Hello everyone, this is Steve from the Buttery Network and the Morphin Network here at Robo Toy Fest in the Burbank Marriott. I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend, a man that I grew up with, kind of like my American Kamen Rider, which was VR Troopers, Ryan Steele, Brian Hawkins.
Brad Hawkins, what's up guys? How we doing?
Mr. Hawkins, BSVR is we had quite a line here today for you guys.
Yeah, it was good. It was a great response. It's 30-year reunions. First time we've ever had Sarah, join myself and Mike, and I think it was a success. Great deal. Robo Toy Fest right here, Burbank, California. Had a line all the way for both periods today. It was good.
It was one hell of a line, I'll tell you that.
It was good.
Did you think you were going to get a line that big today?
No. I didn't know. It was great that it's the nostalgia of having all three of us together at the same time. 30 years in the making. We've been trying to get Sarah to be a part of this for a long, long time, and she finally said, yes, let's do it. And so, it took 30 years, but we finally got everybody together. I think
it's never too late.
Yeah.
It's never too late.
Yeah.
Again, there was a line. When you talk about, the 90s Power Rangers and the other properties, Saban, it was always kind of strange that VR Troopers doesn't get talked a lot about.
Yeah.
But we saw just mounds of people.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the legacy of the show? Even 2 seasons, you're up there with the greats of Jason, Tommy, Troy, everybody.
I always think we were, I say we was a spin-off of Power Rangers. They carved the path for every kids show, live-action kids show after that. So, they are the original. They're the OG. We were, another Saban product. We filmed right next door to them. So it was, it was one of those things where we felt like we were the sister show. But, I think we held our weight. We did our thing. We had good ratings. We had our own fans. And clearly, 30 years later, people still remember us. So that's cool. But Power Rangers are still the big brother, and they're still the OG and the most popular kids on the block. But it's good to be a part of that franchise.
For those who do not know, Mr. Hawkins here voiced the Gold Ranger before he was revealed to be Treo Triforia.
That's right.
Now, we know that from there, you've done also other voice acting work. Was that the door that opened for you with the Gold Ranger, or was there an event that happened? Like, I'm friends with Johnny Bosch.
Yeah.
And he told me his story.
Johnny kills it. He's a full-fledged...
How did you get into voice acting?
Yeah, Johnny's a full-fledged professional voice actor. We've worked on a couple of shows together, actually. But, his resume is just endless. He's a full-blown voiceover actor as a career. And I kind of put my toe in it a little bit.
Right.
I got lucky on a few shows where I was either a guest star or the main character. I was working with Funimation in Dallas, and now I'm working with Crunchyroll that they bought Funimation.
Right.
So anyway, and work is less and less, but the shows that I did, I'm proud of the shows I did. There's just not as much work in Texas as there used to be. So, but no, when I moved back to Dallas, they were like, hey, do you do voiceovers? And I knew I had done ADR with the TV show, so I was just like, okay, cool. It was a nice transition.
And of course, was that the Gold Ranger? Was that your first time, and did that go into other projects for you sooner or later?
Well, my first voiceover job was VR Troopers, but they asked me to help out with lend my voice for the Gold Ranger. So I was already doing ADR and doing voiceover. So VR Troopers is where I cut my teeth on it.
Right. But also for anime, you are the Goblin Slayer.
Yep.
You're also, I'm a big One Piece fan, so right now we have a member of the Don Quixote family here. Diamante, who is a Mick Jagger lookalike.
Yeah, he is.
And
Mick Jagger, Steven Tyler.
Very much the Stones and
big mouth.
I was like, that's kind of the. How did you go about it? I know a lot of people would say, "Oh, I'm going to sound like Mick," or "I'm going to sound like Steven."
I just went with what I saw on screen, and I go, he looks like he would sound like this.
Just a rock star.
Yeah,
you
just a rock star.
Just brought it out.
Big, just bravado, just big personality, over the top, with a really cool laugh.
Can you do the laugh? Knowing his backstory and everything, do you think he is a pure bad guy like Don Flamingo, or was he kind of just
there? He's just, he's arrogant, he's cocky, he's all about him, and even though he's with the pirate group, he's just his own boss. I'm sure he thinks he can run all of them, but he's a badass too.
I would love to see a fight between Diamante and Don Flamingo, just how that would go. But is there any projects that coming up that you could talk about, Brad?
Nothing really right now. Like I said, not much work going on in Texas. I mean, I'm in restaurants and hospitality there. I got restaurants and bars in Texas. That's my bread and butter. What takes care of my family and pays the bills. So I mean, I'm always in the market for some new TV shows or movies. I mean, Yellowstone. They're filming Landman right now in Texas. All the Taylor Sheridan stuff. So hey, I'd love to get back on camera. Just don't know if it's in the cards or not. So it's always flip a coin. We don't know.
We'll be hoping for you to come back.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Is there any social media that we have that we can follow for you?
Everything on Instagram and Facebook is at Mr. Brad Hawkins.
Okay.
At Mr. Brad Hawkins. That's it.
That's
Come
great.
Find me.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you very much.
Hawkins.
Appreciate
Thank you
it.
so
Good to
much.
see you guys.
Thank you so much, guys. This is Steve Vasquez here from The Butter Show and the Morphin Network. We'll catch you later. Have a good one.